What's up, everybody, and welcome to the 420 Happy Hour. We're your hosts, Hills and Happy, just chilling. Hope
Yeah,
everybody's having a good day.
it's Tuesday. It's the middle of the month. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I know, right? Already halfway through January, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, there you go, midnight.
Oh, I missed it. Listen.
Come and steal your pie off the windowsill.
Put that pie on the windowsill. Woo! Yeah, dude. We had a good time last night, yeah?
I was having fun.
You're like, I don't fucking remember, bro, to be honest.
I remember some. Then once we start talking about it, then my brain starts remembering shit that my mouth said.
Midnight, and we couldn't stop laughing, dude.
Oh,
She was like, my face fucking hurts, dude. From laughing so much. Fucking A. What's up, everybody? Oh, one of the best. It was funny as fuck. Bro, dude, was he more fucking toasted than Flyby's ever been up there? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Probably not, huh, Hills? Oh, we've seen Flyby pretty tore up there. No, we had a good time though. It was fun. What's up, Creative? What's up, Smelly? What's up, Butters? Cavs? Midnight? Junior? Just took a hit of this good shit. Dude, I've been fucking listening to the hairspray go off for the last like couple hours before the show. Just skimming through some of this shit. Yeah, so high.
Oh, I get you.
Ooh. It was more than Flyby, but less than OGC. Yeah, Hills is a happy drunk when he's drunk.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Oh, Star Cannabis, what's up? Cree, I missed your show this morning, man. I had a busy fucking day. I'll have to rewatch it later.
Yeah. I need to probably go downstairs and do some work.
You got a water?
Yeah, probably will have to water is my guess, and maybe move some stuff over.
What's up, Doc? How you doing, man?
Or kind of spread it around in the trellis a little bit if needed. But yeah.
You got a flip plan, or are you just gonna wait till you're ready?
It was supposed to be this weekend, but they weren't really looking good, and I worked over the weekend. But I really think that it'll be this weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
Flip mode.
Yeah, I just need to stay off YouTube for a day, and tomorrow when I get home from work, I need to do some work down there and clean up some stuff and take some clones and then give them a day or two and then flip them by the weekend.
Yeah, I usually take Wood's day off too. The whole YouTube seed, for the most part. I might check it and see what's going on, but Dr. T. I still haven't popped seeds, man. Hey, I got everything I need for it though. Well, except for the seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't grabbed them. Like I said, I see dude every day, and I always fucking forget, and I think he does too. We also got more packs we're gonna send out.
Oh,
The remaining people on the list. I think we gave away a pack to MJ420 for getting the right answer on something. And there was like 5 other people that we were just gonna give them to, and then Eugene as well.
yeah.
Eugene won. But yeah, I'll get those out next week or this week or whatever. Soon. Soon.
What should we drink today?
Bourbon?
Well, that's whiskey or bourbon. That's that or beer, but I'd have to
Whiskey
go
bourbon beer.
for beer.
LED got some. Yeah, that shit tastes pretty good. I put a little bit of keef in it.
Maker's Mark. Yeah. It's the Maker's Mark 46 or something like that.
Oh, golden ticket.
Some of those are pretty good. I don't have any of those, but
Of what?
Maker's
The March
Mark.
pack? Oh. I thought that was the holiday pack that you sent out.
No, the Maker's Mark would be a type of whiskey or bourbon.
Oh, okay. I was silly goof. Hell yeah, Cavs. Booze hounds. Hey, I'm just drinking orange juice right now. Just plain old orange juice, no vodka or nothing. That's vodka, man. Remember
Yeah.
that shit in Cheech and Chong when he fucking goes to grab water for the judge? It's fucking vodka, man. What's your favorite Cheech and Chong movie?
Probably the Nice Dreams.
That one's pretty good.
That one was always good. The one I think Nice Dreams was the one with Sergeant Sabanko or whatever his name was, and he turns into a lizard because he smokes all the lizard weed or whatever.
Bro, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right?
then he,
And
like-
that's also the one with the fucking laundry detergent, or is that Up in Smoke?
That I'm not for sure. But there's a couple good,
Vodka doesn't count. Looks too much like water.
I just remember the one time in one of the movies they had drained the pool and they had like a blue tarp and the tarp had fallen off or something. So somebody's like bellying up on a ladder and they're pretending to swim and it looks totally out of place.
Dude, that shit was awesome. I think that was Nice Dreams, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was.
Nice Dreams, yeah.
That shit was fucking hilarious, dude. I used to love fucking stoner movies. I actually still do. Throughout history, but Cheech and Chong, like fucking, I feel like we're the first to do it. Dazed and Confused, that was a good one too.
Right.
I was watching that the other night. I haven't drank since New Year's and still got branded the resident female drunk.
Yeah, she had that one bottle of Kraken that sliced rum.
Oh, that's right. We were taking shots on New Year's.
Dazed and Confused. What's up, LED?
Grandma's Boy's pretty sick because it kind of mixes video games with stoners. That shit's funny. What's up, LED? Yeah.
I guess that I'd never really seen Grandma's Boy. I can't think of the actor that is in that movie, but he is hilarious. I see him on Joe Rogan and some of those other podcasts, and just his demeanor is pretty funny.
Oh yeah, a lot of those guys all act in the same movies together.
Yeah,
like they're all Little Nicky together, too. That's you. Well, Dante. You know the guy he buys weed. Oh wait, you haven't seen that movie. Never mind. Or wait, have you? I'm a stoner. Grandma's Boy. I know that his buddy, like the dude that with the car bed, that guy fucking cracks me up, bro.
Nick. It'll come to me unless I look it up. But how many more minutes do I have on my pizza? 5.
Nick Swanson. What's up, JB? How you doing, man? What's up, Dutch?
Yep, there you go.
Is that what it is?
I think it's Nick Swartzen. Little Nicky.
He's like, yeah, but it's a fucking sweet bed or car. He's like, dude, your bed's a car. Yeah, but it's a fucking sweet car.
What was that? Boats and Hoes, Step Brothers or whatever.
Yeah, that shit
Will
worldwide.
Ferrell. Can we
Worldwide.
make bunk beds? I get the
Why'd
top
you let us
bunk.
do it? He's like, I don't give a fuck what you do. That's hilarious. Dude, are they really making another Happy Gilmore? What's up, Diesel?
You can stay over, but my roommates are sleeping.
When your seed finally germinates.
What's up, Diesel Junkie?
That's awesome.
But I don't know. Nothing really eventful in the grow today.
Yeah, say old see over here too. I'll show
Yeah.
y'all in a second. Flowering plants. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hell yeah, top five. Oh
Remember.
shit.
Oh Lord,
He's
no.
like, oh, my doll's a whore. What's up, Hayes? What's
Doing
up,
the work
Canada?
here again.
Ah, my phone's not plugged in. I'm a fucking big dum dum. Holy shit. Okay. Plugging my phone in for a minute. See if I can get my Bluetooth on. And then settings.
On Fortnite.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Beer Fest.
Oh yeah. Cool.
The Super Troopers. Those
Super
were
Troopers was
okay.
fire.
Yeah.
What's up, Tent? What's up, Dad's Tent? We can't pull over anymore. They also made Beer Fest.
What's up, Dad's tent? Yeah, that's what
Yeah, how you
they
doing, bud?
said. Yeah, Beer Fest and Super Troopers and something else. I'm pretty sure there's another one.
Yeah, shit.
Is that basketball or basket or is that
No,
that's somebody else?
that's the South Park dudes.
Oh,
But I haven't seen the other movie, the third
it,
one that you were about to mention. I don't think I've seen it. And somebody had mentioned it the other day, and I want to watch it. Basketball is awesome. Being down. I'm sorry you're sick, LED. I hope you get better, fam. What's up, methadone bottle? Get 10. Fuck diesel about that. Bro.
how about
That
that?
was like the
Catch me
air balls.
outside. How about that?
Like that shit didn't even hit the rim, bro. Like it missed. Yeah, yeah, it was like catch me outside. How even she did it better. Like catch me outside. How about that? And she became a rapper for fuck's sake, didn't she?
Yep, I gotta go get my pizza. I'll be right back.
All right, brother. That shit was awesome, man. You still my bad. can wait a week. Shit was What's up, Bugus? How you doing, man? I don't steal from the homies. It's against the rules. Exactly. It's against the code. Rules are meant to be broken. Spark them if you got them. RSO would be fire for him. Oh shit! No shit, Dutch. Are they like? Are they going into flower or anything, or are they just getting like 24-hour like overhead light kind of? I mean, we've seen ADHD do that a bunch. You know what I mean? A lot of fucking plants just sitting in front of windows and shit.
Yeah, big ass fucking plants sitting in front of them.
Mm-hmm. He's like, "Fuck, I have a place for it. What are you gonna do?"
Yeah, and he's got like this little tiny like supplementary light. He's like, yeah, I just got to make sure, you know.
Waiting on some clones? Hell yeah. Putting monster plants in. I know. He just puts them wherever. He's like, "Can you go here?" He treats them like house plants. He's
Yeah.
like, "Fuck it." I put some respect on it though. I mean, because obviously it works. You know what I mean? I've thought about doing that, just putting plants throughout the house. You know, like fuck it. You know, I don't have room. What's up, Hella? HT.
Well, I mean,
10
you
watt
can
light from the.
if it can get some light from a window, and then you can add a little bit of supplementary light so that it's at least receiving light for more than 12, 14 hours. Well, then it should do good if it's healthy. You know, you can treat it like a house plant or a mother plant in this instead of a veg plant.
Yeah, you gotta keep her in veg. Make sure it doesn't
But you can
go
also grow
flower.
it different than how you normally would because it's a mother compared to being something that you're trying to overtrain and keep short and keep in a trellis or keep railroaded up. You know, you can let it node up and then you can cut all those clones and then go back to it later. You know, you don't have to train it as much.
Yeah, exactly. And it's one of those plants that's getting essentially topped like a zillion fucking times.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Regrown, topped, regrown, topped, regrown.
And then you chuck it and you start a new one.
Huck, yeah, you take all the clones you can off it and say bye bye, baby, or give her away.
Yeah. Second, third time you take clones and chuck it or give it away.
Oh shit! Did I dump that hash ball out? Fuck's sake! I always forget, dude. People will give me hash and shit, or like just different, and I'll like set it down somewhere, or put it, you know, like in a drawer, and just fucking forget about it, dude. I ran into some hash today, like a big old chunk that I put a little bit in my joint. It's fucking good. Cuts in the refrigerator for weeks. Oh shit! Oh yeah. Medical or not recreational? Yeah. Oh shit! What's a troll? Everyone over here equals trolls.
We're all
We
trolls.
all we all equal trolls.
What is actually a troll? Is that somebody that just has a different opinion than you, or is it someone that hangs out at a different place, or someone that asks a question that you don't want to answer? I don't know.
What up, Unk? Same cut 7 times now for different plants. Build for upload, not seeing any changes. Like, you know. Oh yeah, true, right?
Oh, I am a super troll.
Super duper troll.
Yeah.
Trolling since been trolling. What's up, Wild? How you doing, man? Hill's farts last night stream equal trolls. That was the best time of the year to send fresh cuts. Hell yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I get involved with the soundboard too much, but man, I can hit the button at the right times.
That shit was fucking awesome. Cheers, brother. Yeah, good to see you, man. What's up, Boston? How you doing, man? Also, full moon. It's a wolf moon. Okay, now I can taste vodka and orange juice. I think I made a mistake.
What, you put too much vodka in it?
Yeah, I thought I didn't.
Oh,
No, okay. Fucking A. Dude, I've had a pretty productive week, I must say. Couple weeks. How's your week been going, man?
uh,
We'll be at your spot this Friday
yeah.
for Weed Hogs.
This week's okay. I mean, it's been really cold. I worked Saturday, I had Sunday off. Right back to it. Today we woke up and there was a 1/4 inch of snow on the ground. So I don't know. I had to go salt this morning over at a commercial place, but then I went to work, and then it got too cold, so we left.
No shit. What's up, Canada? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Fucking cheers.
Yeah, it's okay in the sun on the ground where there's no wind, but you get up 45 foot up in the air.
Oh yeah, fuck all that. Slippery.
Well, you're inside the lines. You're not like right on the edge or anything. You're on gravel. I mean, it's not that slippery, but
Is it angled? Can be, right?
it's a flat roof.
What's up, Outlaw? How you doing, man? No drama, Outlaw. Shit. Okay, this keep kind of was a little much. I don't think I'm gonna do that for a minute.
What'd you do?
I put keep and hash in my joint.
Oh,
I was like, I'm gonna put keep. First I put keep in one of my joints, then I put hash in one of my other joints. I was like, fuck it, I'll put keep and hash in this joint, and I refuse to put it out until it's gone, and it's fucking getting me baked out of my mind.
so when
I
we
feel
were
like
in
Trailer Park Boys Ricky right now or something. I don't know.
Amsterdam, and I would get the hash and I'd try to break it up in the smallest little pieces, and then I was rolling like what they call a spleef, or where you put a little bit
Spliff.
of tobacco and then you put weed, and then I would put some hash in it. But my wife like made fun of me the whole time we were there. She's like, "Man, you're like a chimney. You're like you got an incense stick in your hand," because that fucking hash would smolder so much. Oh,
Oh yeah, dude. It hits so good you don't want to put it out, right? Like it's just going
Oh,
nuts.
yeah. You're not supposed to walk around and smoke it, but I did.
Oh, you're not supposed to walk around there and smoke it?
No,
Is
you're
it
not
not cool?
supposed to, as far as I know.
Oh, I mean, fuck, you're outside. I don't see why not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Should be able to toke it up. Free the weed. Smoke pot everywhere.
You can definitely like be walking down a block and you'll start to smell weed and you know that and then you'll walk up 5 more doors and that's where the dispensary is or whatever they call them. But yeah, dispensary,
Dispensary.
coffee shops.
Oh, dude, I think they're talking about. Is it California? They're thinking about opening up a hash bar or whatever, or not a hash bar. I don't know what they called it. It's just a place where I think you could go toke it up like a bar. But I think that should be more of a thing. I mean, we should be able to go to like a spot and just get fucking baked. Not that I think I would still be more motivated to just sit at home and get baked. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Like it's not like I'd be like going like I'm gonna go to the bar and smoke weed. It's like, well, I could just do that at home. You know, like
right.
I could just sit here and get baked.
I mean,
Like
the
you better
only
have
thing,
something pretty cool for me to do there, man. Like, cause I'm gonna get baked. And I'm gonna be like, well, I'm fucking bored. Like,
I could see if
yeah.
they had like a Puffco or they had pipes that you could use. So you could go buy some resin there and sit there and smoke it on a really nice device or something. But yeah, I mean, unless
And
that's
then,
like it's, or unless they have a bar where you can go smoke weed and then you go to the restaurant and you go eat or something. And
oh
that's,
yeah, they better have munchies, bro. They better have the best munchies. That and like, okay, so you know how like some bars you can, I don't know, maybe it's a lot of bars. I don't really, but you can bring your own alcohol in, but you gotta like some places let you, but you gotta pay like a fucking fee or something. Like it has to be like a closed bottle. You gotta pay a fucking
a bottle tax. Yeah.
yeah, or whatever. Well, how would that work with? I mean, because wouldn't you want to bring your own smoke and just be like, oh, that's pretty good, but check this shit out, bro. Like I don't know. Maybe the reason why we don't see those popping up everywhere is because people are more likely to just want to get their smoke and go home and do whatever the fuck they want as opposed to sitting somewhere and just fucking getting baked. You know.
Unless it's a tourist area, such as like Amsterdam, they actually have smoking rooms where a lot of them have like filtrated air and, it gives you a place to get off of the street and smoke. But a lot of
I mean,
places like that to use it, you either A, have to buy the weed, or sometimes they even have like a juice bar. So you have to
now
buy
that would
a
be cool.
juice.
See, for me, the full experience. So if I go to like like I haven't been to a place like that. I've never been to Amsterdam. So you have like you've kind of checked it out. I don't know what we have here for that. Like oh, what's up, Greg? What's up, Nancy? But one would probably like want like everything. Like I want to be able to eat edibles, like food cooked it, with fucking cannabis. Like give me like a chef that like cooks some
Sure.
gourmet shit that gets me fucking just lit, dude. You know what I mean? While I'm smoking a joint by the fire, waiting for my shit to be cooked. Like, dude, it's got to be a cool experience. And I think if somebody like could like hit all those things, dude, it'd be fun. I would
Yeah.
go check it out, but I'd still like I'd probably like I got weed at home. I'm gonna go there, but they have to offer something that's so extravagant and fun that it's just I don't know. What's up, Is? How you doing, man? I think it'd be cool though. It'd be pretty neat.
I just know that they also have a hard time trying to have a social event, and you can't do alcohol and weed at the same place.
Right. And that also like fucks with shit, right? Like, what's up, man? How you doing, man? That also fucks with it because people are gonna want. I mean, they want to drink. They want to pop a bottle.
I say open up a dispensary on the right and open up a bar on the left, and then you have a common like a garden in the middle. And why couldn't you have a shared space between two different businesses?
Like a lounge, a
Outdoor area.
central lounge.
You know,
I think it'd be great. I mean, like I said, I don't know how often I'd go there, but if there was a restaurant that provided like I said, the service of some fucking just like divine cuisine with cannabis in it, like all centered around cannabis, dude, I'd be all over that.
Right.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Have levels blow and
The
go.
blow and go dispensary. What's up, Crop? How you doing, man? Private club,
Really?
smokers lounge.
Cessor?
No shit, they have a weed bar. Well, I'll be damned. What's up, TV? How you doing? Hey, how you doing?
I wonder how that actually works.
Cannabis movie theater. Now there's a fucking idea because then you just get lit. You get served some fucking litty food while you're watching a movie. You know?
Yeah, there you go. A like a Bruin view, but it's a joint and view or something like that.
Yeah, buddy.
Where you could sit down, smoke some weed, and you watch it sitting on a couch, and everybody's got like little couches. You can get weed, or you can get appetizers and just probably sodas then. But I've seen it where they actually have like a bar and a full menu, and you watch old reruns or whatever, those type of movies.
Well, what would be the level of consumption? Because you got to think about this too. Are people going to go to like a smoke lounge and just puff and leave, or are they going to? Because you go to a bar, you buy a drink, you chill, you drink it, you buy another drink, you chill, you drink it, you buy. You know what I mean? It's more of a repetitive kind of thing until you're just like, oh, I don't want to be here anymore. But when what's up, Iba? How you doing, man? But when it
Yeah.
comes to like, cannabis consumption, like, are you just gonna get lit and then be like, oh, I'm lit, I'm out? You know what I mean? Like, I'm done with this shit.
Well,
You
you
know,
probably might want to go home and take a nap by then.
bring back the drive-in, dude. Drive-in theaters would be, bro. If they don't bring that back, like somebody, dude, somebody that's wealthy, make a fucking sick ass like up to date drive-in theater and make a bunch of them all over the place, dude. People they'll fucking chew that shit up because the theaters, like, I don't know, like it. We have some of our best theaters here. They're pretty sick, man. We got like the stadium ones, like it's all the new shit or whatever. But dude, I go to a movie like once a year, maybe. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I if that anymore. I don't even. I don't think I went and saw anything in 2025, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not even Deadpool. I watched it at home.
Mm,
You know.
there's one, I think it's in Delavan. So there's one about 45 minutes north of us in Wisconsin. And then I think that there's actually a couple more somewhere towards Chicago that still do drive-in theaters, but there used to be a bunch of them in this area and they're all gone.
Jammy tops, no bottoms. I'm just joking. That would be fire though, just like a bourgeois pinkies up fucking. You better act right, see. What's up, Zib? How you doing? What's up, Smith? I think it would be cool though, man. But or yeah, dude, something like that, like a fucking a drive-in place where I mean, because you're in your car, so it's not like where they gonna fucking knock on you, tap on your window with a flashlight and say, "Oh, you're smoking herb." I'd be like, "Go fuck yourself." Like, what do you? You go fuck yourself. Are you kidding? Get the fuck out of here.
I gave you a pretty good description, Smith.
I feel like drive-ins were like the best like theater experience. Though. You know what it was though? It was too like so they what they charge for the car full and like is that what they would do? Like a car there's a certain amount. I can't even remember. I was so fucking young. But
I'm like right on the state line off of 90, like the big old Rockford. But
Rockford.
yeah.
What's up, news? Yeah, by the car. Maybe that's why they didn't want to do it anymore because they're like, oh, we could charge each person fucking $15 to $20 or more. Fuck it, let's just go that route
You could
as
still,
opposed to per
I mean,
car.
people used to hide in the car and stuff, but I mean, you could still do a per person, or it's $25 for a car to come in. I mean, it.
Fuck, they could even go crazy with it and say like 30. Like, okay, so how much would it cost for two people to go to the theater? Like
$20
they
or more. I don't know how
right.
much is it
So
to
they
go
could
watch
just
a movie.
say
12,
something like
15
that,
bucks.
and they
Right.
fuck you on the fucking the fucking popcorn and shit. Anyways, like if you're gonna buy that shit. Maybe that's part of it too. Like they just suspect that the people are gonna bring their own munchies and shit. They probably make a lot of money off of that. I don't know. Bring back the drive-ins. Pin the link. I'll come for a little.
I
I'll
mean,
send
what
it
you
to you,
also
buddy.
have to think of is that they pay so much
Cheers.
per movie and they can only get like 1 or 2 movies a night because it's a 4-hour session, and they're only open, 2 nights a week. So where a movie theater, they can have up to 12, 15, 30 theaters or whatever. Maybe yours only has 2 in your little tiny town, but they're able to show, 6 movies in each theater. Uh, so, they just have multiple runs, make more money. But then again, I've watched a movie and it's only been like the 4 of us. And I'm like, how can you make money when there's only 4 people here watching the whole film?
I sent it to you, fam. What's up, Bear? How you doing, man? Smelly. Maybe they just felt like they could make more money the other way. But dude, I would actually go see movies like that.
He says, pin the
I sent it to him.
okay.
Yeah.
A private consumption lounge or just a tasting lounge. I mean, that would be another thing. It'd be nice where, I mean, I don't want to sit down and like smoke a whole bowl or a whole joint, but if you're really purchasing something, I wish that, especially cannabis, besides just looking at it and maybe smelling it, I wish that you could actually burn it, and see if you like the taste.
Crowd near me that's still open. They have 5 screens and only open on weekends. See, that's pretty cool. Yeah, someplace we have one. I think it's like 100 miles from here or something. It's pretty far north, and I think there is one like by the California border, or there used to be at least. But yeah, dude, it's like quite a drive. Bring yours and trade with others. That would be cool. Like fucking some sort of a compare and share or something.
Crop. That's basically what that dude around here was kind of doing. The farmers markets, the green markets.
Weed swap meet. That would be sick, dude. I thought I rolled a joint.
I mean, some people were trading, some people were trading for bartering or for selling it actual for money, but
That'd be sick, man. Taste
it
this
was
juice and
just
shit.
like what a raffle, not a raffle sale. I can't think of the fucking name of that one to use. A flea
Weed
market.
around the world. Oh yeah, flea market, Piccadilly, kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I need a new roller. This thing is all squeaky.
Yeah.
Weed swap meets over here. That'd be sick. Huh.
Yeah, and a lot of people are like, well, we're just selling THCA flower, so that's legal, versus the state recreational weed, which still is labeled with THCA, but only the licensee can sell it, supposedly. It just doesn't fucking make sense.
Apple or apple tree. Makes sense. I agree, Cree. Why have the apple when you can make a tree? Smoke in the backyard. The dog gotta take a shit right next to me. Well, shit. Too many questions. Right. Okay. When we see some of the crazy shit that's going on out here, you're like, fuck, man.
I'll be right back. My wife
All right,
just
brother.
got home.
Hell yeah. It makes you just sit here and think, you're like, fuck, like, how much shit is people doing to their fucking weed, man? Like, what could they be possibly be doing? If this is what we're seeing on YouTube, can you fucking imagine what's going on in people's homes? Like, oh my god, dude. The crazy shit that we don't see. I bet it's worse. I mean, fuck. You gotta look like this. Charge a hefty entrance fee. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Ticket vouchers. Free samples. Like a sample fucking thing. That'd be pretty sick. Do you guys miss the prohibition days, or do you think it's better now it's legal? I think that it's cool that people don't have to stress as much, but like I was even, dude, I was watching some of the, looking at some of Copy's old shit because he used to have old YouTubes, you know what I mean? And I was checking out some of his old shit, from like 10 years ago, right? And he was talking about how he fucking like lost all of his genetics in like 65K. So I don't miss that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like the idea of people having to fucking hide and like it's legal to the sense that you can grow it in some states and you can do it medically in a lot of states and other places around the world. So I don't know. I'm kind of happy with what's going on, but at the same time, I wish it was full on legal so we don't have to worry about it. And I wish there was like like a solid market for this shit because it's broken up to the states, and each state has its own its own little ecosystem with cannabis that partakes in it, and they each kind of do their own thing with it. And I just think it would be a bigger asset to us, as a country to have it as an actual product, something we utilize. It'd be great, man.
More standardized pricing. I, you know,
Right.
or some type of a regulated price where everybody can still make money and it's the best product at a cheapest price.
Right, like Bear said, like he got a felony for having weed. I mean, I lost jobs, like good jobs for fucking, like a UA, and I had fucking weed in my system. It's like, go fuck yourself, dude. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, it's
yeah.
crazy. Like, yeah. I mean, dude, I've gotten pulled over so many times. They're like, oh, it smells like weed in here, and I'm like, oh, go fuck yourself. I don't even have any weed. And they're like, oh, you got weed in here, and they're like trying to search your car and shit. And you're like, fuck you, I know where rights. Like. It's just, dude, like it's a whole thing. It's almost like back in the day, it used to be a reason to search your car, like, or search you, like, like.
Well, I
And
told you
now,
the new law
you know,
just went in about that there's a difference between burnt cannabis and fresh cannabis. But burnt cannabis does not give them the right to search your car, but fresh cannabis does. Well,
right?
who's trained to know the difference? I don't know. Let's hope that they are.
Legalize it. I mean, once it goes legal, it'll be under more lock and key or control. But I think at least we'll have like some sort of a general census of like law across the country and a market. I mean, like I said, the market is the biggest thing for me. Is like, what the shit, dude? Like, you can buy $20 ounces here of like mids and shit. You know, like you see shit that's better than Carl's, like you know, those little tiny seed buds that he showed as his ace. Like, yeah, it looks like that for fucking $20 an ounce here, 10 on Saturdays. Like, are you
O-
fucking kidding me?
Okay, well,
Like,
then on the other hand, you got states like mine where you want popcorn or you want shake, it's 140 to $180 an ounce or more.
what's up, Lost?
And
How you
that's
doing?
and you want A buds? Yeah, right. There are no A buds. They don't
Right?
sell those.
You better know somebody
Either that or
that knows somebody that knows somebody.
they don't like that stuff's going out through the black market or something, but I don't know. You don't get very that, and they want you to buy it in such small quantities so that they get that tax revenue each and every time, versus letting you buy a supply for a while. It all depends on how much you smoke, though.
And they're still busting like, you know, big facilities around here and shit, like just big ass like operations that aren't licensed or, you know, like or anything like that. They're just taking them down left and right. Like it's kind of crazy. It's almost
Oh,
like it's a whole different thing now because they're like, you know, they're going for those fucks because they're like, oh yeah, that's like they're taking away from our tax dollars. You know, is what they're probably thinking. They're like, oh shit, like we don't get as much we're not getting as much like revenue because these fucks are selling it like is how they're probably thinking. Because a lot of these states, like you know, like Oregon, Colorado, California, Washington, on lots of others, they know how much money they're getting annually from fucking you know cannabis tax dollars when it's being taxed at 20 something percent. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot of fucking money. That means every single purchase that's made uh, for anything cannabis, there's a
yeah.
that chunk being taken and handed straight over to you know the local government.
I still want to wish that it was more transparent of where the tax dollars actually go, and they're just not getting funneled into some politician's pocket, and that we actually know that those tax dollars are making a difference in the
Right, that they're doing
roads
something
or
good.
the fucking schools or something.
I mean, they did. To be fair, like the first 7 years, like we saw schools that were like they didn't necessarily build new schools, but they did. But they more so focused on renovations of like older schools. So you would see like each school got a fucking chunk of change, and they did major renovations. Like they would like the school up the street that was 1 story that they built it to 3 stories, right? They literally made it like a 3 story elementary school, which is fucking crazy for around here because I mean we
Right.
got a lot of people, but like bro, what the fuck? And then they did the same thing to the next elementary school like just up the way, and then they also did the same thing to the high school that's like right next door and the middle school, and it's just in this neighborhood that's like just the local schools that are around here. They literally fucking just redid every single one of them, from like football fields to like. And it's weird too because like the high school I went to back in the day, they used to get like public funding or you know private donation shit like that, you know for like their field upgrades and all that shit. But now it's
Right.
like there's fucking weed dollars, you know, like they get lots of money,
Well, this town that I
lots.
live in, it was 10 years ago. They decided that they thought there was enough growth. So then they put in a south and a north high school. So the only thing that they did was they took the contention of having a, state championship team, which had already won championships for football. They took all of the most of the students out of that school. So now they're running it at a third compared to having a full school now. The
That's
the growth
interesting.
the growth stopped, but they added a whole another high school into this town.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That they like fucking added
Instead
another
of
one.
adding a second floor to that high school and keeping all the students at one, and now your sports programs where you can actually contend and you have the following for your sports programs to be state contenders. No, they chopped it down and they made you they I think the one school had to drop out of the conference that they were in, whatever, 4A, 3A, or whatever, that how the conference is around here.
Mate says he'd burn his weed in the fire pit before getting rid of it for $50. Dude, you see what I'm saying? It's like getting kicked directly in the nuts. Like you know what I mean? Like directly in the balls. By copycat is full on male. First one I seen like that. Dude, what the hell? It's like Lost. Are you saying it's like not even like it didn't start out as a female and herm to a it's just a full blown fucking male? Holy shit, bro.
Huh.
Somebody said something about that the other day. Not copycat. I can't remember what strain it was, but how they got seeds and it was a feminized seeds and it ended up being a full on male. It's a full on male. That's crazy, bro. How does that even happen? It happens.
It-
Is that a new? Lost. Is that one of the newer drops or no?
what what was the drop? Or I think he said, didn't he?
Yeah. Here, let me go back up. Hellraiser or Hellra? Yeah, Hellraiser.
Hellraiser, huh?
I haven't heard of that one. Dominant male. I I've liked everything I've grown from copy except for the modified skunk. I don't know what the fuck it was about it. I mean, one plant turned out good, but the other three were fucking weird, bro. They weren't even like, I don't know. But to be fair, I grew, 4 seeds. Man, yeah, hell yeah. You can change a seed 6 by 10. Dutch, I've honestly like been interested about what you just said. And, I haven't read anything about it or heard anything really about it, but I've always thought like, I wonder if there's like anything backing to where we could essentially do things to, make a regular seed more so be a male or female, or if it's just chosen. If that's just what it's going to be genetically, if it's predetermined, like, or if there's things we could do to enhance the
You,
chance of getting a female as
so
opposed to a male.
you're saying you could nurture your seed, or it would be like
I'm wondering if there is. I don't.
yeah.
My mind's like pondered to that. Like
I've
warmer temperatures, for instance, like you were
Well,
saying.
I've asked that question before about some like on the premises of alligator eggs or crocodile eggs, where if they're a certain temperature, they'll be all males. If they're a certain temperature, they'll be all females. So, or there's different differences like that where nature or the way that can determine how it comes out.
LED, do you want me to send that to you somewhere else? Would that help? Gambling on the sweet.
I,
Proven cuts for the win. Hell
I,
yeah. But I still want to. What the hell? You want me to send it to you on Discord?
or did you copy and paste it? Some people have problems with that. I don't understand why, if you send them a link, they should be able to press it. You shouldn't have to copy and paste it and put it in your browser. I don't know.
Shit, he's not on Insta, or I mean, Discord. Pop balls. Why so many questions, officer? Does it come with a genetic test certificate of authenticity?
That is a really good point there.
A point for that to be so I can see. Nancy. All right, let me stand up. Ouch. Getting old. I have to
90% of
be like,
people
oh, standing up.
they are pheno hunting in a tent. I mean, really, yeah, I see what you're meaning there. You really have to plant a lot of seeds to really find the true variation, you know.
Fuck, it's a
Or to
time-consuming
find
thing
the
I could
best.
imagine.
Or
Dude,
you never know. You could just plant one and you might find it.
even if you're planting like a fuck ton of seeds at once, and say you grow all those seeds out, you dry all the weed out, you took clones from everything, you labeled everything, you did it right, and you're testing a lot, you try each thing. Fuck, dude, like the amount of time it took just to do that one fucking pheno seems nuts. You know what I mean? Like it seems like so. Yeah. To cheers to the people that are dedicated to do all that. I personally just want to get something that's good and fucking dank and grow that shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I want other people to do that for me for the most part. If it's fire, I'll grow it. Dude, it's getting cold in my room. So I haven't cranked my light up to 100% yet. I was thinking about doing that.
Well, that's why a lot of people will buy like 10 packs when they first come out of certain things. They'll buy 100 of them. Whatever.
So 100 of what you like, something that you're interested in. Oh, I got roots on my clones. Little bitty roots. They popped the other night. But here's the question. Why does it do that when I go sideways? Dude, my screen's being weird. Hold on.
There you are.
Dude, for whatever reason, when I turn my screen sideways, it like messes my shit up. What's happening? Huh. Whatever. What if I do desktop mode?
Ta-da. Up here all by myself. There he is. Come on back. Can you? Oh, there he
I don't
goes.
know what's going on, dude.
Don't
Huh.
know.
Well, let's see if I. It's gonna take me out again.
What are you getting out of it, Maine? Says I may need to try a
Weird.
different strain.
Huh. Well, yeah, I was gonna try and show the plants, but it's being weird. My screen's like when I go sideways with my screen, it doesn't center it correctly. Weird. I can still show, I guess.
Here, we can bring you up full. There you go.
Yeah, it's like half of my screen. It's really weird, dude.
Huh.
Like I can't really see what I'm showing you guys.
Wall to wall.
Is it just dead plants or
No,
should I
they're not
schwaz it?
dead plants.
Not totally dead. Let's see.
Man,
I'm starting over. I'm just gonna cut them down right now. Fuck it.
yeah, fuck it.
Oh yeah, that's what's going on over here.
Your day 30 is not bad. Somewhere in there.
25, 27. I can't see my screen unless I look at the TV.
Oh.
So I'm moving around all crazy. But yeah, no schwaze over here. Fuck, I haven't even really done a defoliation yet. Just colas. After all, we're smoking colas, right? Colas.
Ask him if he swaz those. No, he didn't swaz.
Schwaz the shit out of them. But I got the nutrients, see? That's where everybody else fucked up. That's why I look like this, because I schwazzed it, got the correct nutrients. Okay? No, I'm just joking. Fuck the schwaz. Fuck that. No schwaz up in here. I think I could have got taller colas. But, you know, like a 12-inch, 14-inch, that'll have to do, I guess. Not the 18-inch colas last time. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my shit, though, man. That's weird.
You'll get back your mojo.
No, I'm talking about the fucking screen. For whatever reason, I couldn't see what was on my screen.
Oh. Hmm.
Thank you, man. Strip all the bud sites and leave the leaves. Dude, man, that's awesome. The reverse schwaze.
Yeah, why not?
I grow leaves, not buds. Right. Strip and foot. And then strip again, and then again. So you're talking about flipping this week or something?
By this weekend. But if I don't work this weekend, Saturday, Sunday would be nice to get down in the room, clean up something, and maybe throw up a light, and I can start up the cloner.
Hell yeah. I feed my other plants red light sabers. Just turn a lightsaber on above it. Get that full spectrum lightsaber going on.
Right.
Yeah, dude, this joint has hash in it too. What the fuck? Tastes good though. Black Cannabis gang. See, I like the unified black canopy. I'm into it.
You're liking the net training a little bit more,
Last couple of rows, yeah. After 4 weeks in the flower, I had the net. Or after 3 4 weeks.
right?
Because, dude, otherwise it's all gonna fucking fall over. You know what I mean? It's all
Oh,
gonna fucking fall over.
yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. Like that the hard way.
Lean on me. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, dude, when I opened the tent with the Fruity Pebbles, everything was fell over. I was like, holy shit, bro, what the fuck? I really did want to just cut it down. I think it was like weeks from being done too. I think I ended up running that 2.5 more weeks after that point.
Oh.
Embarrassing. I know. Embarrassing. Mediocre.
Yeah, in my new 5-gallon pots, I thought that what Sunday, I thought I'd be able to wait till like Monday, and when I went down there on Sunday, they were not a little, but a lot droopy, and I kind of fucked up there, but they're looking better. I watered them that day, but yeah, I thought that with 5-gallon pots, giving them almost a gallon and a quarter to water the pot, that it would last more than 2 days. But those roots must be really taking off in those pots.
Oh yeah. What size pots you in?
5s.
I haven't grown in a 5 gallon for quite a while, man. I think the last 3 or 4 runs have been in 3 gallons.
Yeah.
But dude, I mean, the watering was a lot more spaced out. That's for
Yep.
damn sure. I think the reason why I switched to 3 was to try and get more waterings in. Because for the first time ever, I had, something kind of hit my brain about running Athena and trying to hit dry back and water, immediately
Correct.
to full saturation, then hit dry back again. But going 3 4 days in between, you know, I don't know. I haven't tried it the old way, to be honest. I've just been running it the Athena way since I've been running Athena. Try to get is like just to full saturation. You don't really get a lot of overflow,
Right.
or what is it fucking called? Drain off. And then usually it's like a day later, a day and a half later. Like I'll have one day, the next day no watering, and then the day after that, it's as soon as the tent opens, they're dry as fuck. They need water. That's from before, like when I was in 5 gallons and running it to like 3 days. I'd water, go 3 days, and then the fourth I would have to water again.
Yeah. Maybe I just didn't water to the first time to full saturation. That's why it was so short.
ppm. 5. Dude, I forgot to run fade last time too.
Yeah, you had said
Oh,
that.
I forgot to tell my son about the fade or whatever. But yeah, I was basically feeding those plants. He missed literally 75% of the feedings. I'm like, yo, that's a huge part. If I wasn't here, your plant would have starved to death. Like,
He knew what he was doing.
mhm. He's like, it's cool, Dad. You'll feed it, right? Well,
Yeah,
fuck, I guess so.
you'll grow me weed, right, Dad?
Yeah. Hey, I saved one of his cuts, dude. Like I realized one sorry ass cut you guys had left. It sat in the fucking because I had a bunch of clones, right? And I gave them all away. I fucking gave all of them away, dude. I'm like, why am I even growing these fucking things? I'm just growing them for fun and then like for the experience and then to just hand them out, like or throw them away. Shit was starting to piss me off. But I ended up saving one of the blueberry blitz, and it sat in a fucking cup of water for like 9 days, dude. I like forgot about it. I felt so bad. I'm like, oh shit. And then only then did I realize I'm like, oh shit. So I took a bunch of queen, clones or whatever, and then I stuck those in the cup, sat there for another fucking 3 or 4 days. Holy fuck, right? And just sitting in a cup like on my fucking bookshelf too, like
Mm-hmm.
not in any sort of just sitting there. And then I ended up fucking cloning all that shit, and the clones were fine. Like the queen was great, but the fucking one cut I had of that sat in the cup for like 2+ weeks, that little bitch suffered, dude. Like, and she finally got potted the other day. She got some major roots and some new growth. I ended up topping her and putting her in a 1 gallon. But dude, it's funny like that you can, what I mean? Like I said, it just sat in a cup. I've never really done that before. Like left it just sitting there for so long.
Yeah, it just seems that during the winter the temperatures are cooler, but since there's no humidity in the air, the pots dry out faster.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm here in Oregon. We don't really have I don't know. If it gets cold, yeah. If it gets like snowy and shit, and really down into the 30s or below, then the humidity is just trash, dude. Like it's so low. You know what I mean? Like, but we're like so far this season we've just had rain, like rain every day. It'll rain for a little bit, and then the sun will come out, and then it'll rain again. So the
Right.
humidity is, and it affects your humidity in your house, of course. Like, so for me, it's more so I just pulled out the dehumidifier. I think a couple weeks ago. I started running it with this run. I because like at nighttime when the tent's closed up and the lights are out, it's getting up to like if I don't have a dehu running, it's getting to like 65, 70 humidity. So I don't. Yeah, but I don't usually run it during the day. I don't really need to. But
Yeah.
it's been on lately though. Yeah, it's as I say, it's been on lately. I just kind of set it for 50, and with the tent open and shit, it just kind of
Yep.
it balances it all out. But more so lately, I mean, like I said, I was thinking about cranking up the light just now. I usually like to wait till like week 6 before I give it more than recommended, because honestly, that's what's going to happen. Is like this tent for this light is recommended at 80% for 1,000 across the board. You know what I mean? You're getting 1,000 even in the corners, and it's pretty well spread out. So the center isn't really like too much higher, but if you crank it up to 100%, you're getting quite a bit more. Like it's substantially a lot more. And I've been doing that. I've been cranking her up in the last, like, I think Hills, you suggested that. You were the first to, and I ended up cranking it up. I think last time at like at halfway point, like right at 5 weeks, right about now.
Okay.
Like I ended up cranking it up, but I don't know. I'm kind of just still waiting. I hit it up to like 85 last night. More so just trying to raise the temperature a little bit in here, because even with the like how I have it, it's right now. Let's see.
Well,
It's
that's how
74 in here. Holy shit, it's cold. It's
that's
74.
how right. That's how I said that if you couldn't raise the temperature in your room, couldn't you just always turn up the light a little bit more? Maybe even you might have to have it a little bit further away from your plants, but you could have it at a higher intensity.
Right, because like right now, it's a little. I mean,
It'll just give you a better
74 is
leaf
real cold.
temperature.
Perfect for the clones, but this is a little chilly. Hopefully that warms it up a little bit. Shut the window a little bit more. Turn the dehu on. It wasn't on. I mean, but I'm sitting here looking at the pots I watered yesterday, and they already are starting to look a little dried out.
Right?
I think I'm gonna put a little bit of soil in it tomorrow. Top them a little bit. I haven't done that yet. And like I said, I also these are 3 gallons, but I filled them not all the way up.
Don't give up and don't buy expensive beans to start out with.
Say to a new. What's the best thing to say to a new grower? That's a good question. Do you remember being a new grower? For me, my brain was everywhere, man. I was like, dude, I wanted to buy everything and grow everything and do everything all at once. And I thought I could do all of that in my 3x3 tent. You know what I mean? So I think one of the big things for a new grower is to just somehow figure out a way to get them to understand that it's just keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
You could add the what Hill says, keep it simple, stupid.
The KISS method.
Leave your pride. That's a good one. Fuck your pride, right? Because that was the big thing about for me, like learning to grow. When I first started to learn, and people started offering help that knew how to grow. Is that I had to tell myself like, fuck, they know better than me. Why am I like questioning their shit? And dude, I would like bring the stupidest shit to hemp. I'd be like, yo, I read this shit, and da 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 da. And he's like, yo, that doesn't matter, dog. Like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? And like for me, I'm like, oh, are you sure? Look, there's a spot on this leaf on the bottom, and it's dying. Like, what do I do, bro? And he's like, what is it? One leaf? And I'm like, yeah, there's only, I can't. He's like, look at every leaf. Do you see any more? I'm like, yo, dog, I just see the one, but it's fucking mad fucked up, dude. Like, and he's just like, it's one fucking leaf. I got the solution. Go up to that
Yeah.
leaf and grab it and pull it off. And I did it. I'm like, he's like, did you do it? I'm like, yeah, I fucking did it, bro.
He's
And
like,
he's like,
problem solved.
it's fixed, bro. Your plant's better now. And I'm like, what? Are you serious? He's like, yeah, you're good. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Fuck. And then
Yeah.
it dawned on me right then that he was like, he was kind of clowning a little bit, and it snapped. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So he's just trying to tell me it's just one fucking leaf. It's not like it's 20. Like, chill out. What's up, IPL? Good to see you, bro. But dude, I thought that shit was funny. I mean,
Um,
you do like that's one of the most common things too. Like a person will see a leaf, they'll be like, "Oh fuck, look at this leaf," and it's like the first question is like, "How many leaves are like that? Is it just one?"
yeah.
Not a leaf, you don't have a problem. He said, "If your problem is one leaf, you don't." Yeah, exactly, 100%. Problem is one leaf, you don't have a problem. You know, a lot of the times too, it was like for me when I was first starting out, and I would grab a leaf like that and look at it and think and want to make a problem out of it. It was just an aged out leaf that died. It was just done. Listen to the right people. Growing should be easy. If you're having a hard time, you're doing something wrong. Exactly. It shouldn't be a pain in the ass. I mean, there probably be hurdles, right? But
I can remember I would like run down there and go look at them multiple times a day, and it was like, oh, nothing's changed. I mean, it doesn't change like that, or it doesn't grow like that. You know, it's hard to see hour changes. That
training can be
changes
compared
like
to yeah. It's like Hill said. You make changes to your grow, and you know the substantial amount of time it's going to take for that to show. So it's almost like you like training. I can compare it to playing a good game of chess. You know what I mean? Like making the choice to make moves ahead of time and really evaluate the situation and say, hey, like a week from now, if I make this play or this move, or 3 moves from now, it's going to be affected like this. And if you can start to do that with your plant and really learn the way the plant grows, the way the structure grows, and what you can do to manipulate that to get what you need out of it, and not overdo it. Like you're in your gold.
yeah.
What's up, little body? How you doing, man? Basically, AC. I'm gonna just put that up so people can read it. Swagging the surfing red on there. Growing is easy though, right? That is a fire name. I like that. Did that new used this last one?
Which new additive? Yeah.
Are you talking to me about the fade? Fuck, like I said, I forget to use it. I think that the training, the skill of training increases every time. You know what I mean? I mean, not to like toot my own horn with it, but I like to think it gets easier and I have to make less fucking moves to get the same results or better each time. You know what I mean? And then there's been times where I'm like, oh, this is less than, my last grow or whatever, and it ends up being better or more. The plant does the growing.
We either helps them or they get in the way.
Exactly. Growing is easy. People make it hard. Dude, exactly. Dude, that happens so often, man. The first guy like Hills and I tried to help out, and him try to help him too. One of the biggest things he put power into wasn't himself or his ability to grow a great plant as much as I could just buy something that'll do that for me. And it was so fucking frustrating to me. Like I couldn't figure out how to tell this guy, no, like all these things you're buying aren't going to help if you don't know how to fucking use them. And half of the things you're buying are fucking useless to what we're about to do anyways. You know
It's
what I mean?
almost like he bought
What's up,
a
Galaxy?
full tent, and then I think somehow on Instagram he actually won an Evo 6 or a Evo 8 or something. And he's like, well, I don't want to change the light mid run. It might fuck with my plants. And it's like, a light's a light in a sense, I mean, he was putting too much power in his equipment instead of himself.
And dude, I've been talking to him again, Hills, and I seen his girl the other day, and I lightly told him this too, man. I'm like, one of the biggest issues I see with you, man, with your growing, like, and not to be a dick or anything, but it's over vegging, right? Dude, he showed me two tents. He showed me one that was like, like the usual, like, and it's better than what we see before, a lot better, to be fair. But
Sure.
you still saw some like tall runaway colas on the left and the back side, right? And his 4x4, but still like colas all the way across, right? Great. But then he shows me his 2x2, and it looked like, I was like, yo, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I don't want to put it up without his permission. I'm trying to be a dick. I'll ask him. He'll let me show it, whatever. But dude, it was perfect colas in a grid pattern in a 2x2, just fucking perfect, dude. Like I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, why don't you always do that? Like
because you probably only had one strain or two plants in there. And in the other one, he had 3 or 4 different strains, and it's hard to get it to look all identical when you're running multiples. I mean, you can try, but it.
But yeah, I think he had 2 plants in there. You're right. He had 2 of the same thing going on, and he did beautiful training on it. He just had his cola mark, for that small 2x2. Like I think he wasn't trying to hit anything extravagant, so he was able to grow a simple pattern for each plant, and then bring them all to the top and take everything that was worthless off the bottom. And dude, it was like the best grow I've seen on him do. Like it was pretty fucking cool, man. It looked like that one guy's Leroy or is that his name? Except for he does like 1 plant per cola, whereas like this guy did 2 plants for the whole tent, and he got like I think it was like 24 cola or 20 something colas.
Right.
I can't remember. Like a foot long. I don't think it was quite 20. It might have been like 16. But dude, and that's the biggest thing. Like for me too, is learning to flip your tent. If you're in a confined grow space like a tent, it's like you have a max area where you should fucking flip your. If you haven't flipped yet, you either need to take a plant out or some of the because dude, if you're full up going into flip, like you're kind of burnt. You're gonna end up getting some mega stretch, dude. Like your tent's gonna go not in the direction it was. Dude, and I've seen that a lot too. Is like some beautifully trained tents through veg, and they're just keeping that veg going, and they take it to the max, and then it's like it's like they don't even flip after it's maxed.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
I
we saw
know.
that. Like, fuck. To be fair, that's one of Level's issues back in the day too. Is we couldn't convince him to flip. He's like, oh, next week, next week,
Oh,
next week. We're like, yo,
next week, yeah.
bro, what the fuck are you doing? We just told you to flip. Like, it's not about next week. Like, you're learning from Hills. Do what he says. He says, flip your fucking tent. Flip your,
But
flip your
see,
fucking tent.
when I
You know,
used to
like,
run a 4x4 and a 4x8, it was really easy to gauge that because I would veg in that 4x4. And when that was wall to wall, I could put it in the 4x8 and flip it. It was half
yeah.
the space. But now that I'm in that room, it's a little bit different. It all depends
You're
on
not
the
confined to
frame.
space. You could just grow them however you want.
Yep.
But with the grow that you helped Levs with, you told him to flip, bro. I mean, you were like, flip the fucking tent, dude.
And he's like, oh,
Like,
maybe next week. And then I was like, so what? You're going to take that plant to church this weekend or something? I mean, that's why you're going to wait till after Sunday. And he would laugh, but
one of the big issues, people just over veg, man.
well,
That
I
sucks
think
too, because
that
like I said, you'll see a nice tent and you just fucking, not saying that was, but you will see nice tents and then they just fucking overdo it. What's up, Mo? A thing, but it's super rare. Has been, uh, I haven't really had any issues with that, but I hear people do. Oh, here. I'm gonna send out the.
this one time at plant camp, I trained him down.
There we go. How you doing, Mo? IPO. I just put the link over there.
Oh, I gotta shut this window now.
Keeping it simple with the new grower, though. Right?
Yeah.
What's important?
Mm.
You definitely can overwater and hydro. It boofs the roots and need something to blame. Dude, common. Yep. 2 little ppms, too little air. $47 motherfuckers. What's up, everybody? Is my phone still gonna be silly if I turn it sideways? Let me see. Yep, it's being a little bitch. Just do it this way.
It doesn't go for everybody. Well, it depends on if you keep on making the same mistakes every single fucking time. Or if you can actually listen to directions, put down your pride, and maybe ask.
Dude, I've had people ask me shit. This is funny because this is from over on Levels Discord too. There's this dude. He's like, "Oh yeah, this guy fucking told me about you, and he told me to ask you about training." So he asked me about training, and I was like trying to be chill, and I told him like I answered, and he's like, "Well, I'm not fucking stupid. I know." I'm like, "Yo, dog, you just asked me. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about?" I'm like, I answered that as genuinely and as kind as I possibly could. I don't know how to answer it any different. Exactly what I said to him. I was like, "So yeah, fuck you." Like, it's funny, like people will ask you shit and then you answer and you're like, fucking dick. Like, am I that much of an asshole? Fuck. Maybe. Get that fuck happy.
Or how about when you try to help somebody out and you tell them that they should pre-moisten their soil? So then what do?
Dude,
They're adding water to the bag.
Dude, that's just shit brains right there. That's just like bona fide shit brains, bro. Like you can't. You know what I mean? Like,
Like you don't have a tub to mix up soil and let it sit out or whatever.
hey, at
No,
least he didn't dump it on the ground and just pour water on it. You
there
know
you
what I
go.
mean? I'm surprised he didn't. Really.
Just
But
dump
it's
the
things
whole
like that
thing in the
that
pool.
it's just kind of assume that a motherfucker is that dumb. You know, is level stupid. Level's dumb. Did you just put water in the bag? No. No, I didn't do that.
Yes, you did. It was on your video.
Dude, or what's even dude, I don't even know if this is even worse, but it's just as bad. Let's take soil that you're gonna use for like a seedling and add fucking everything to it for a seedling. You know what I mean? Like let's mix all this shit in there, like everything you can think of to already soil that has fucking everything you need in it, and then try to fucking cook a seed in that. Do you remember that shit? I can't. Somebody posted that up not too long ago. I seen that, or maybe I discovered it looking back at old shit. But I was watching him do that, like watching him mix up a batch of soil for seedlings and adding like fucking 10 things to that shit. I'm like, no, it's a seedling and you have fox farm. Why don't you just fucking use the soil? You don't need to add shit to it,
Just making it.
especially 10 things.
You got to use the whole lineup now, don't you? Of the nature spices or whatever the fuck they are, the bat guano and the
Yeah, that's what it
cat
was. You're right.
smells and the fucking uh I don't
You're
know.
adding all
And
that shit to a soil that's already enriched. Like it's already stacked. You don't need to add that shit to it, right? Like Fox Farm is good to go. Or Happy Frog, it might have been. So then, in turn of that, like people will turn around, like new grows will find that video and they're like, "Oh shit!" So if I'm doing seedlings, I need to take all this stuff outside, mix the soil on my porch for my seedlings, and then bring it back in the house and fucking, you know, add
yeah,
my seeds to that overly saturated soil that's gonna fucking cook your seedlings or the
but
plants if they
hope
do
that
sprout.
most new growers just don't go out and blow their budget, in their first month of growing. You don't have to buy everything. Like
Yeah, dude. Just get a bag of fucking soil. Find something that's good in your local area and fucking, it has everything you need in it. If you're starting with the seed or a clone, like I'm not saying you don't have to, but you really don't. Like my first couple of grows, I didn't add any nutrients for my fucking because my soil had what I needed. I had 2 transplants that have, or 3 if you include the seedling stage. I just didn't. I first learned to add nutrients to it, so and my plants were healthy as fuck. But dude, you don't have to add like extra shit to it. Like the seedling phase of like fucking. I don't know, man. I don't even. I honestly, I don't feed my seedlings. I still don't feed my seedlings. I was talking to Grokowski about that with Athena. And it's one of those things that yeah, feed them from the from the go is what they tell you with it. But I don't give a shit, dude. Like those seedlings don't need that extra shit. I don't feel like, and it's just gonna. I don't know. So I just give them normal water at first until they break out a little bit. Definitely don't add shit to the soil. There's no reason for it,
no, there's no
especially
reason.
if you have a good built soil, anyways. Like most of those, Happy Frog, uh, Fox Farm. I haven't used those, but I hear good. People, say what they want about them. They have everything they need in them for a seedling. I can have a leftover pork chop. I'm having chimichangas today. It's Taco Tuesday. You're supposed to eat tacos today, Nancy. Everybody knows that. Gosh,
Everybody does.
it's Tuesday, bro.
For lunch.
You feed 1,200 ppm from the start. See, exactly. Like some people do it like that too. Kowski was telling me, man, he's like, you can give him the Athena joint like from the beginning, and I'm like, fuck that, bro. Like, no way, right? Like, I haven't done it. I was too scared. just for this little fact that I didn't want to fucking overdo it. You know, like the soil is pretty rich. It has what it needs. But yeah, he told me to do the same thing, man. I've never grown and prepared soil like happy. Oh yeah, out of your own shit, dude. Yeah, I'm not saying not to add your own shit, but like it just seems weird to do that, like for your seeds. I can eat tacos all day, dude. Especially on Tuesdays. Veggie pizza is fire. Oh my god, dude! I had this. The shop closed down. I fucking went up there the other day, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get me one of these." I mentioned it on the show a couple weeks ago. It was like an artichoke pizza, like artichoke hearts. So I
Okay.
went up to the right. I think I was talking to you about it, Hills. We were getting swirly, but I'm like, "Fuck, I'm gonna go get me one of those." Right? I was having a good day. Fucking had a bunch of money in my pocket, and I go up to the pizza joint, and it's gone. I'm like, you son of a bitch. It's like a dry cleaner now. I'm like, you motherfuckers. I even go in there knowing that the answer I'm going to get is not what I want to hear. I'm like, so I suppose you guys don't have a fucking artichoke pizza up in this bitch, do you? You know what I mean? They're like, look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, fucking A.
No,
What
I know
happened
what
to
you're
the
talking
pizza
about,
joint?
the stain on that shirt.
Yeah. They're like, oh, you have a pizza stain? I'm like, oh, shit. What happened to the restaurant that was here? It's gone. Bullshit. Chicago deep dish. Dude, there's a place up north called, it's like my fucking favorite pizza I've ever had in my life. Better than that shit, too. But it's like 95 bucks a pizza, dude. It's like pretty expensive. And that was back in the fucking 90s. Who knows how much it is now? But it was a spot called Non Amelia's. Dude, it was like some of the best Italian I've ever had. Italian food. Calzones are fucking unbelievable. You go full board. I don't know. I always get scared about it. Lost, like I'm gonna fucking give it too much or something. So I don't really feed them. And then, like I said, the soil I have is like pretty. I get the Roots Organic Lush, so it's pretty. I just haven't thought to adding anything to that soil because of the fact that it's always,
Where's
sound.
Patsy's Pizza?
I can see people doing it. I just don't like the way. I don't know, man. It seems like it's too much. Oh, Dutch, right? If everything is like keyed in, like if you're doing well with it all.
Oh, yeah.
Pro mix. I'm sure that you guys are adding shit to your soil because you know it needs to fucking be there too. You know what I mean? Or it's worked for you before. What's up, Grow Rod? How you doing? Oh, dude, fucking hot wings. Are you serious? I don't eat hot wings. Chimichangas are fire, but
Yeah,
chimichangas. What's up,
they're deep
Woods?
fried.
Chromix Sunshine #4 mix.
Yeah, I just got that.
I didn't think of going to like Lowe's or anything like that. They do shut everything down here. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
Why would they shut down everything there?
They've shut down like a bunch of the. Well, I'm talking about like the hydro stores. They've shut like
Oh,
3 down in the last like 5 months or something, and then
yeah.
this other one's about to get shut down. Micronutrients. When you guys add that stuff, do you feel like you get faster growth out of your seedlings or anything? I mean, seedlings is a slow phase, right? Do those things like do any of these things like help that part out? Because for me, dude, seedlings are always a fucking drag. I hate the first 3 weeks are like, give me a fucking break. I know I want chicken wings now too. I want like an assortment, like a
Yeah.
tray of like all the different kinds. Dude, for my birthday, we're gonna have ribs and artichokes. I've been on the artichoke shit, so I'm like, yo, let's get some artichokes.
Like lemon and mayonnaise. Is that how you eat them? And you eat it ear
No,
by ear?
garlic, like a garlic butter. And
Okay.
then like with the heart, you cut like I'll cut it up and like put it in like I'll make like a little garlic butter kind of thing, and then just chop the artichoke heart up and fucking eat it. Dude, that shit's so good, so good. Warm castings for do they love it? Do you get faster growth out of the beginning, you think? Because you know how like seedlings take fucking I don't know, man. At least for me, like they always have the first couple of weeks after they sprout, it's like finicky fucking like even if you water perfect and you have the right amount of light and everything is just fucking going well, it seems to drag ass, dude. And I'm like, fuck my life. Like how long is this gonna take for this plant to be ready to transplant? You know what I mean? Just to get it going.
Till you can pop it out of the cup without the soil falling apart. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have some roots going, yeah. My very first grow was in Rockwool with drip spikes. Oh shit. That's a dude. I was talking to my mom's about that last earlier. I was like, "Yo, I remember when I was like 6 years old, and we were all fucking living in the farmhouse in the country, and your ass had 2 rooms dedicated to growing weed, right? Like her and her dude at the time, and she's like, "Yeah, that motherfucker couldn't grow weed for shit." I just started laughing. I was like, "Dude, how would you guys deal? Like, what did you guys feed the plants? You know, I almost want to interview her sometime and see what it was like in the fucking '80s to like grow this shit." Because I'm like, what happened if your leaves got yellow? Like, what did you do? Like, what was your reference to that? Like, what did you go to the fucking library and look up a book? Or she's just like, fuck you, dude. I ain't that old. I'm like, yo, but what did you couldn't Google it. So, like, you couldn't go to YouTube. Where did you get your fucking information? You know what I mean? I'm
And you
dead
look for
serious. Like,
similar plants and you nurture them in the same way. Some people say if you can grow a hell of a tomato plant, you can grow a weed. You know,
exactly. And she gave me a very similar answer, bro. Like, to be fair, like, we had horses and stuff then. I was like, what did you feed the plants? And she's like, we fucking gave them water, bro. Like, you know, like I would find things like I would try to figure out. She said she would try to figure out specific, you know, if there was an issue or for this and that for, you know, but she's like, she just was shooting from the hip from like Hill said, from growing plants outside or plants in the house and just
what your grandma taught
fucking,
you or what your
yeah.
mom taught you or whatever, about gardening or, just things that you pick up. Probably that's what they used with a lot more back then.
What up, T?
Tuition.
But she said she generally would feed it water. You know what I mean? Like they would give it the well water that we had, and you know, like the fertilizers and shit like that. But dude, there was just no source of information outside of like your circle, of the people that you knew that grew as well, and it's crazy. Yeah, cheers to you. How you doing, man? What's up, bud? I just came back from the e-bike community. According to Levels Hills, and Happy was not teaching him everything he said. Y'all just wanted to be better growers than him. Doesn't that sound hilarious? Yeah, dude, he's not even in the same level. The problem with that, and I'm not trying to talk shit, but like he doesn't grow up. He's not even a kindergartner grower, bro. He's not even in high school yet. You know what I mean? He hasn't.
He's just
He's been held back too many times, dog, to even be considered a viable grower.
talking out the side of his neck there, if he
Yeah.
actually said that.
Teachings, all the cool kids hang out at Frank's. I honestly, I can't take any credit for helping him out at all because the couple times I did try to give him like a little nugget of information, he would either just fucking talk over me, like say some stupid shit, or just not do it. So I just kind of gave up on giving him information. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna walk into this fucking wall anymore. You know what I mean? Like, he's not listening. And one of the things I did tell him often, and it was a key to the grow. And even this like the time before last, like I'm like, dude, you need to flip your tent. You know what I mean? Like it was like the most obvious fucking thing. I'm like, yo, did an LED flip his tent? You should probably flip yours, bro, because they were trying to flip at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm on day 29 and add dry amendments before I even put Seeds in soil. It takes 2 to 3 weeks for them to get. No shit, dude. There's probably quicker ways of. It takes 2 or 3 weeks for them to pop. Is that what you mean, or?
No, he's talking about the dry amendments so that they're
Oh,
ready
okay.
for them to even be broken down.
I'm wondering if any of that shit works. I don't think that anything that Levels was doing on when I seen him do it worked, but maybe some of you guys in here do have some success with it. You know what I mean? I've always just went with the soil though. You post daily updates, right on, man. Let me see. Zable. I don't really like that whatever works for you attitude because I mean it's just vaguely saying like do what the fuck ever, like I don't have any information for you. It's kind of what that means to me. Yeah, I mean there's parts of that, whatever works for you. If you grow in an open room or you grow in a tent or you grow outside or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? But as far as like technique and the ability to fill up your tent, like or your grow space, like that remains the same task across the board. What's up, Galaxy? How's your grow going, Galaxy? What are you growing right now, man? How do you read a plant with no leaves? How do you read a plant with no leaves? That's honestly
Yeah,
because I mean we use the leaves to read the plant, right? Hills, is that what you do? Like you're like, oh fuck, look at that leaf. Oh, look at that. That's just the same. They're all having the same problem. It kind of goes with what I was saying earlier. If you find one fucking leaf, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're having a problem with it, right? But if you find like a fucking bunch of leaves that are all very similarly looking fucked up, then yeah, there's a problem. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, man? Bye, bro. Yeah, Cat is good people, man. Yes, it's so confusion. Shit. I get the jeweler loop and look at the. I mean, the big thing though, you know, we've looked at the definition of a leaf. We've looked at the crop share, the what photosynthesis means, and what it takes to do it. You know, that's the science of this shit. I mean, how long have we been knowing this shit, you guys? Like, how long has mankind, has humans been knowing like that information? It hasn't fucking changed. It's the same shit. It doesn't change because you have some whack ass technique that you know you want to push on YouTube. You fucking dummy. Just smell the medium and you'll know. Note spacing. Yeah, exactly, Mo. But I mean, they had it in Egypt and China. So, do you think the plant photosynthesizes correctly without leaves, though? I know one thing it does do to your plant. It causes stress. It puts the plant in recovery. Your plant's going to need to fix itself and grow more fucking leaves because you just pulled them all off.
boy, that moon is huge tonight.
Is it a full moon tonight? I thought that was the other day. The fuck?
Okay, well, it might not be tonight.
Maybe it is tonight. It's supposed to be like a wolf moon or some shit.
Yeah.
The wolf moon. Blah blah.
It'll make you howl. Let's see, what is the moon phase?
Bye bye. What you got me clicking on? Oh yeah, good sir. Good sir. Good post.
87%. Okay.
I can't pull that up but that's yeah, dude. Check that out. That's crops. Definition of photosynthesis.
So
Tells you everything you need to know, man. I mean, it's very important to make sure that the plant has the components it needs to do the job it has to do. You know what I mean? Like if you take these components, if you take organs from the plant, main organs like the fucking leaves, it can't necessarily do what it's intended to do. In fact, it has to do something else. Good thing I keep my leaves numbered for just such an occasion. I say. Cheers, Flyby. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for that. You got 8 to 9 strains going? Hell yeah, Nance. Self confidence means life to me. Does it mean the same to the plant? How's your day going, Flyby? If it's free, the tree falls in the woods and you kill it. Good side. Feeling confident we're gonna win. Lost who's played. Watch out for Flyby. He's one of the biggest trolls on YouTube. Dude,
yo,
100%, bro. Good call. Y'all watch out for that guy. Flyby equals troll. I have 9 plants and 7 strains in my little two. That's fucking awesome. Right on. Default today have a not a swaze, but lowers and toes. Right on. Yeah, I do. I mean, I'll defoliate sometimes. I probably should more often than I do, but I'm a lazy grower, and I honestly, guys, I love the way like some of the leaves, the like the what do you want to call it? The autumn transition, like when the leaves change colors. I love the way they look. You know what I mean? Like I love the finished look of a lot of the plants that I grow give by not pulling off. Having the leaves to see them like turn like fucking purple or whatever. I don't know. I feel like if you pull them off. I know I'm lazy too, crap. I'm not gonna, dude. Are you kidding me? Like I'm not. Can you imagine me swazzing this shit? Like, oh fuck's sake, no way, bro. It would piss me off all the way. I can't even fucking. First off, I have like these like short, stocky raptor arms, and I can only reach back like that far. So for me to get into this like 12-inch fucking clearance is like ridiculous, bro. I weigh like 200 fucking pounds almost. You know what I mean? Like, I have to do plant yoga and shit. I'm not doing it. What's up, Mike T? How you doing? Yeah, I got the raptor arms. Shit, my arms go back like fucking 4 trellis spots. That's it. No shit. Alpine guava. Oh shit. Happy Saurus Rex. Right. Man, but if I had to pull Boston, if I had to pull all these fucking leaves out of here, bro, I'd lose my mind, bro. I don't know. I could see them trying to pull that shit like at the end of flower, maybe. Like right at the end of flower, like the last 2 weeks, maybe. But even then, it seems like kind of bullshitty. It seems like a fucking big old fat waste of time. Like you could do like a final defoliation and take off a bunch of shit, but I don't know, man. To do it early on when your shit's trying to actually, uh, do it. What's up, Unk? It just seems fucking dumb.
to catch a huggy. You want to catch a huggy?
A tuggy?
A huggy.
You mean a
Maybe he
tuggy?
wants a tuggy too. I don't know.
Well, usually it goes tuggy then a huggy. What do I know? Is this?
What the fuck
Okay,
are you
week 7. Okay, see, there you go. Week 7. Full schwaze. I have a garden gnome now. My son got him for me.
Your garden gnome. He looks
Yeah.
stoned. You can't even see his eyes.
His fucking ripped, bud. He's baked out of his fucking mind.
Out of his
He
gourd.
doesn't even know what's going on. He can't even see out of this shit. He chills up here with Grogu. Just kind of guards that shit. They're homies. There's 2 days of him talking. See what it is? A mini closet, yeah. The school cropper is that to deprive the plant from my troll and your gnome should be together. Stoner gnome. Oh shit, yeah, 2 plant term found last night when I went in after lights out. To turn on. Gee, that sucks, man. Dude, I pulled a dumbass move the other day. So usually my tent's open, right? Like I fucking open it up when the lights turn on, because otherwise, I don't know, it's hard to control the temperature with lights on in here. For me, always. I could do it, but it would just be in the 80s, low 80s. But uh, the other night I fell asleep, old man style, fell asleep at like fucking 8:30 at night, and my lights turned off at like 9:15, right? And I woke up at like 9:30. Now the room was dark as fuck, like it was dark in here, so it really didn't matter. My TV is fucking turned off and shit, but the fucking lights are off, like I said, and I'm like, oh shit, freaking out, like shit, the lights been fucking tent's been open for like 20 minutes, the lights been off. I was fucking snoring. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, Kevin, some of those the settings on that controller, depending on if you set it on the phone with the app or if you setting it actually on that controller, you have to be really careful which setting you leave it in. You could leave it on like on all, and then your light won't be in schedule mode.
Creative. Fucking Gandalf from Schmeagol,
Schmeagol.
my precious.
It's on automation. It's on automation. Yeah, I don't know. Automations are good too because you can set certain time zones, but I don't know. It gets difficult. You got to learn. You got to fuck around with it to get it to work right. But like I said, I like using the app. I don't like using the buttons on the actual controller. And I still don't understand why. Oh, I guess you can kind of do some of that, but I still don't understand that when you tell the controller 69 that that plug is for a light, and then why you would have to set the off to 0 and the on to your maximum power. Shouldn't it already know that eventually that you want to turn it off?
Right. Okay, so I have the old ass one. Is that the 69 or is it this? I don't even know.
That might be the 67 or the 68.
Yeah, it's like mega old, right?
Yeah,
And
you have the one that has the Molex connection.
I've always just set it to where I choose the speed. Like I don't have it set on temperatures or anything like that. Because whenever I do that, this motherfucker beeps so loud, and I can't figure out how to. Dude, no matter what I do, even like I fucking thought I did it correctly, every time it changes temperature or like alerts it, it would just beep like a motherfucker. So I'm like, okay, like I'm just gonna set the shit to what I want it to be at. So I would just fucking guess, like basically, okay, well I have my fan set at 5 right now, or 4 through veg.
You're
You know
right.
what I mean? Like, and then like like for instance, now it's maxed the fuck out, dude. It's on 10. You know what I mean? But that's just how I'm doing it. I have zero control with this thing, or at least I don't use it like that.
I just mainly use the controllers nowadays for a timer for the lights. That and it just gives me temperature and humidity readings, and it logs it.
Yeah, that's what I got to is the temperature and the humidity reading.
I guess it does control the intake and the intake fans for both tents too. Keeps them circulating and bringing in fresh air.
Do you have your side fans hooked up to it too, or no?
No, you need too many ports, and it's just dumb. I mean, I used to do it that way, even in the 4x4, but I just unplugged them and I just leave them on.
But look, I'm growing with the most basic shit, you guys. I mean, look at this thing. You know what I mean? Fucking a light from what 2 years ago now. Fucking who cares? Whatever. A 4x4 tent probably got holes in it. I don't even know. A fucking busted ass like TS 1000.
But
You know what I mean?
the disco light,
You don't have to have like a fucking. You can grow with. I didn't clean that fan out. Holy shit! Look at that. Disgusting. You gotta call me out on shit like that, Hills. Be like, yo, your fan, bro, is fucking filthy, dog.
can't see it.
It's filthy. That's what I got going on or whatever. Tastes like water. Bleached bud. Yikes. Smoking the bleached bud. Oh shit. It doesn't taste like bleach? If you use a disco light, your plants will grow nuts. Dude, right? Wait, where's that at? Where is Flyby? Flyby.
Get your ass
Flyby.
up here. Why are you down
Get
there?
your ass up here, sucker.
Every time I'm just
Flyby.
like trying to chill out and chat, and then he sees me type. You got to get up here.
He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Get up here, man.
And then I start fucking drinking more, and I start talking like I shouldn't be, and the next thing you know, I do an Irish exit.
Dude, that shit was funny as fuck, though.
Oh,
That shit was hilarious.
another 20 minutes or so, or how long were you planning on going tonight? 2.5 hours?
Not a long one. Yeah, not a long one. Fuck, we've already been live for 2 hours. Yeah, probably like another half hour or so. Unless one of those gentlemen's pop up.
Your flashlight is ready.
Someone fly by. Your flashlight is ready.
Do you call a Swazi plant buds platinum because they all get white bleached?
Yes.
We should go ask Carl that one.
Bro. That fucking guy. He looked angry one of the last times he was on there, too. He looked pissed. Pissed.
They're really expensive, Nancy.
I got 0.3 grams of 200% THC this run. Hoping more next time. Dude,
Look it up, I swear. For like $100 and something.
what's $100 and something dollars?
She was asking, do you guys really use those things? Flashlights.
Oh,
The grams will be with you. What's
the
up,
2
Charlie?
grams per watt will always be there. It's crazy that fucking Levels gets more than fucking Carl. Carl should take notes, bro. You should take notes from him. How you gonna get that 2 grams per watt? Cause those are just as funny. Tee. That's funny. The numbers don't. Who cares? Let's see.
Well, especially when you add in the same bag twice or something. I think that was part of the controversy.
Yeah.
He started smoking his own stuff
Easy.
now, but I don't think it was until Pink Lemonade that he actually started smoking his own harvest.
Who's that?
The big webs.
Hmm.
Yeah, the first couple grows, he didn't either get enough or he didn't like it, and he was still buying weed on a weekly basis.
You ever seen the Trailer Park Boys where fucking the Bubbles built all those shacks or whatever? Or maybe it wasn't that one.
Yeah.
But they were doing like the oil refinery thing, and the two fucking nitwits like ended up breaking. They were trying to get like a little sample out of it while the boys were gone. Yeah, Corey and Trevor. So they fucking grab a little cap and they go to open the valve and they bust the valve open. And they grab like a gas can and they start pouring it in there. And then they grab like a fucking barrel of maple syrup, bubble shit, and they start pouring it in there. And then when they get back, fucking Ricky starts tasting them all and shit. And his reaction to when he tasted the gasoline one, dude, I laugh my ass off every time. Because he's just like, ugh, fucking spits it out and throws the fucking the gas can. Like, fuck that shit. And then he smokes the fucking the maple shit and he's like, oh fuck yeah. Dude, that show fucking gold.
No, I never seen that one.
Can't remember what season it was. I think they were selling it to like Sebastian or whatever, Sebastian Bach. That's not his name.
Oh, he's a brand ambassador there, fuck news.
Don't click that link. He
left.
said. Wait to fuck up my Amazon suggestions. Oh shit. No. You like that one? What happened? Who did it? Was it Boston?
What?
Was it a link? Somebody said don't click a link.
Yeah, fuck news.
Oh,
And Cobra posted in there. It's a 5-pound pocket masturbator for men or something. I'm not going to click it though.
a
But yeah.
5-pounder.
Yeah.
Way to
Midnight
fuck up my
has
app and Amazon suggestion. That shit's the funniest shit ever right there. Oops. This
yeah.
uh, it's awesome.
The Now. What's it on? What streaming service?
What's that one? The 200% THC slaps. Clark was right. Lots of scientific evidence saying leaves are important, but what do scientists know? The Now. I'm actually going to look that up right now while we're on here.
Just started this new one on Netflix. It's American. The fuck is it? America Primeval. It's like a
Is it pretty
Western.
good?
Yeah, I'm like 2 into it. But yeah, I think it's real good. It's set in like Utah, Missouri in like the 1880s.
Oh, it's got Franco in it. Are you talking about the movie The Now, Unc?
No, he said a series. Says there's 10-minute
What's up,
episodes.
Bubba? Oh, really? Okay. That's not right then. Huh, it's not on here. There's a movie called The Now. Oh, wait, no, season 1. What am I talking about? I'm tripping.
Oh, you go
Oh,
to
shit,
Movie
there's.
Box and it has everything. We've never gone to
Yeah,
Movie Box.
GoMovies.ms is a good one, too. No, I was tripping, good buddy. So it's got 14 episodes so far. It's on my shit now. It's on my list. Nice. So I'm not.
Yeah, Bubba, I thought that one was I just started it. Like I said, I'm only on the second episode, but I was on my seat most of the time and lots of action.
The cheater box. Finding a government forest with weed trees like 50 feet tall is pretty good. Oh, what? No shit. Rolling Kansas. Remember that? It was kind of corny, but remember that movie Without a Paddle? They go to
No.
the they go to the fucking to the forests of or the deep forests of Oregon, and they're looking for DB Cooper's fucking treasure. Like
Okay.
a yeah,
Yeah.
dude. And they end up instead of finding that, they end up finding like a fucking some rednecks with their weed. They
Oh,
find they find Weederado. The fucking dudes is like, have you ever seen Blow, the movie Blow? with Johnny Depp and fucking I
Yeah.
can't remember his name. The dude Tuna, that guy, the big dude. He's like one of the fucking stoners that try to chase them down, track these motherfuckers down, find them and shit. Dude, that guy is actually he lost all his weight. I think he was also on fuck, what was that shit back in the day with Edward Norton? Uh no, the crazy skinhead movie or fucking Nazi movie. I can't remember the name of it. Where he's like a fucking skinhead or whatever, and then like he goes to prison and comes out like not anymore. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. Crazy movie though.
Hmm.
He fucking
Deliverance. I remember watching that movie for the first time. I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna make you squeal like a pig.
History X, yeah, Mega History X. Thank you. Tuna was in that. He was huge, dude. That guy was giant. Making History X. Dude, you know I started watching the other night? Old ass fucking Jay and Silent Bob. I can't remember. Strike Back, I think, or some shit. It's fucking funny. Corny as fuck, but funny, dude. American Psycho. Dude, the first one, homie plays a good. I mean, he does a good job in that movie, yo. He's crazy as fuck, isn't he? Uh, Christian Bale or whatever his name is.
Right.
That movie's nuts, dude. Fucking explaining the music he's listening to as he's putting like a fucking, like a plastic on because he's about to axe somebody the fuck up. Dude, it's crazy. Pulp Fiction was crazy too. I tried watching that recently, but I ended up passing the fuck out, falling asleep.
That's why my kids and my wife used to refuse to
What's up,
take
Mega?
me to the movie theater. I used to fall asleep all the time. I couldn't stay awake during a long film sometimes.
Right? 3 hour movie. You're like, fuck this shit. I'm falling asleep in the first hour. You
Hour
guys
and
kiss
20
my ass.
minutes. I'd be asleep after the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, you go and try to watch Avatar and shit. Dude, I went like 4 times trying to watch that movie. My kids wanted to watch it because of 3D shit. Oh, dude. Look at that.
Did you
Tarantino movies.
starting the ERS? What's the ERS? I don't know what that means there.
Is it seeds or something?
No, it says, did you see Trump is starting the ERS? Oh, external revenue service. Instead of
Blockchain.
the IRS.
Bongino. A Bronx Tale. That's a good movie. Trump said gas and food is gonna be free. Yo, Hills, check that discharge, cuh. BK
Okay.
voice.
That's funny.
Is it the bed scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, pop it up. Or can you don't have, if you can.
Yeah, I can. So you can't really see it, but at the bottom it said something about look at the bear's face. And
Dude, what is that, brother? Oh, brother. What the fuck? I had to look closer to the bear. Bro,
yeah,
live in 47 hours. Bro.
yeah, that was
Fear and
fun.
Loving Las Vegas. That's a good movie. Do all the drugs. Dude, it had fucking Spider-Man in it, too.
Tucked
That shit
in.
was funny.
They're all docked up.
His hands around his tummy and everything. Is this like an act? Was that like a somebody's thumbnail? Or as Mikey would say, bumnail?
It might have been an actual Northern Scrogger thing, and then somebody manipulated the picture. I'm not really for sure.
How gold would that be if somebody could get in there and actually put that one in instead of the original?
Uh,
That'd be amazing. AC Infinity waited for their next live. Yeah. Okay, one more joint and then fuck it. Is that what we're doing here?
yeah, we can.
Or whatever?
I need to go to
Forget about it.
bed at a decent time tonight.
Yeah, me too. Dude, I fucking stayed up till like midnight last night. I'm an old man. I can't make it that late.
Fuck, I don't even know what time I went to bed.
They put him in a bed hugging a teddy, then trolling Scar or what? Dude, I think they are. They're like, he's our fucking poster child now. They realize they're like, he's our best asset, the best grower we have. They're like, hold up a second. He's growing cover crops now. Let's put him on a bed with a teddy bear. Right away. Do they just AI that shit and then put his face on it or something? The Scrogger's face? I know, Doc. That's what's crazy. You guys 3 hours behind. Or ahead. Ahead. Or behind. Forget what good sleep feels like in the morning. Dude, if I don't sleep like 5, 6 hours, I'm fucked, bro. I'm gonna be an asshole. At least for the first half of the day.
Yeah.
Prices will go up if he does implement China.
That, and I used to know what fucking a school night was, and I used to not cross a limit. But last night I crossed a limit, and it was a school night, and I was regretting it this morning. Let me tell you.
Right? You're like, son of a bitch.
Oh, my fucking head, bro.
He's probably like fucking happy. Why did you tell me to stop drinking, man? At fucking like 10 o'clock.
Oh, I know. I mean, I'm my worst enemy. I mean, I'll be like, "Ooh, we can try this one." I mean, when you got several bottles and they all taste a little different, you want to fucking taste them all.
Gotta taste them all.
Yeah.
Bourbon man. Okay,
It's
I'll roll
fun
another.
chasing down cheap bottles, and they're fucking good, and you get some different flavors.
Yo, you guys want to like listen to something somewhat entertaining? Go listen to So High right now. Like, if you're on Instagram with him, he's been going off for the last fucking 8 hours. And then the funny part is at the end of it all, he's like, "What the fuck? I was fucking around. I wasn't even saying that for reals. You guys are tripping. Go to sleep." I'm
I
like,
was
"Yo, just go listen to some of it. You're gonna laugh your ass off, bro." I was like, "Is he for real?" I like So High. He's always been fucking cool, dude, man. I always got along with him. But the shit he was saying earlier was making me laugh my ass off.
fuck yeah, they're unk. Fat joint equals a nap.
Trump pay tariffs on all the merch.
Yeah, what was it? Just 2 shows ago, Happy and fucking Midnight were like, "Well, how long will it be till Hills falls asleep again on fucking stream?" And it was 20 minutes later, and they're muting it.
It was a curse. We cursed you. Someone say nap. My pound equals hella troll.
Big Webs, what's up, Big Webs?
That look right there is fucking nightmare fuel, bud.
That's the same look that's on everything on the cactusy. That's the cactusy eyes.
It's got them crazy eyes.
Yeah. Crazy eyes levels. Where is it?
What's up, Sammy?
Oh no, it isn't. But it should be the same face on the cactusy. I think that would make
It just shows you motherfucker has a crazy ass look on his face all the time.
We need to remake the cactusy with that one.
Right? The hardest part of growing it. It's all about timing. 2 hours and an hour and that works best for me. What's up, Papa Hambo? How you doing, man? Why is he leaning over smoking? Yeah, it's weird.
I
Is there a new thing on YouTube where you're not allowed to smoke weed on camera, or is it just meth? Asking for a friend. His news levels.
I don't know. And also too, why do you smoke a chillum pointing it straight up in the air like that? I've never it's like you're playing a bugle. Well, do you remember that clip where he's like pointing? It's either I don't know. It's either a chillum or it's a crack pipe, but he's like got it straight up in the air.
Yeah, oh yeah. Have you met Nancy? He got that BizCon from the Grow Me Council. Left wing, right wing, same fucking bird.
Oh, and
That's
if
10.
I have
See,
to,
I was in that same position, man. And I'm like, you know what? I mean, I'll be cool with y'all, over here, but like, but isn't that bird the same bird with the same 2 fucking wings? You know? At least it has been in the history of all time. Let's see if this guy does something different. But if history repeats itself, I mean, it's just always been the same motherfuckers looking out for the same motherfuckers. Methodology.
all I know at one time that the people he was living with didn't want him to associate with his mother. And that was part of the condition is that he couldn't go over there. Then finally he denied them and he started doing it anyways.
Yeah.
But
Guess what? I will still be on YouTube in 4 years, hopefully. Talking to me. Untrained astronaut still dropping my base on teaser videos.
probably it takes him that long to do the editing or to get everything together. Yeah. Get too many irons in the thing in the pot. Isn't he doing like 14 grow longs in the same fucking or something? He's
That's
gonna
crazy.
try for an ounce each plant or something like that.
When you talk, you make cactus sepals.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. let me tell you something, brother. Y'all ever seen that video of Macho Man Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan just fucking coked out of their mind? Like, fucking try to promote a fucking WrestleMania or some shit?
Oh
Shit's
yeah,
hilarious.
brother. And they're fucking
They're going off, dude. I'm like, holy shit. And then you see, like, Ric
absolutely.
Flair. Woo! He's just like, fucking.
Yeah. Well, Randy
Put
Rhodes
that in some side bridges.
or not Randy Rhodes, but there was.
Roddy Piper.
Well, you're talking WWF, and then there was the other one that was from the South that had Ric Flair and had Dusty Rose, had others. They were like,
WCW?
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember watching it with my dad in the 80s, and you'd watch one on one channel, the other one later. It would be
Yo, we had Portland wrestling, bro. Portland wrestling was sick as fuck. I loved it more than any of the wrestling shit. That shit was fire. And it had like this dude Beetlejuice, right? His name was Beetlejuice. He'd paint his face, whatever. But dude, he was like the best. When I was a kid, I used to watch the shit out of that, bro. I remember that shit. But and then yeah, they changed it from WWF to WWE, yeah. But back in the day, that shit I used to. When I was a kid, I'd rock it. I fucked around with wrestling a lot. I
When you
watched all
say
that shit.
NWA, I think of something else. That's the rap group that came out like in '84.
National Wrestling Alliance. Kevin, NWA is a rap group. Portland Wrestling. Oh, dude, with Portland Wrestling, this is the crazy part about it, right? Like, they had Jake the Snake would come on there and chill and do shit. Roddy Piper was always there. Like, he was always up in that shit. Like, every week. He was either an announcer or, fucking wrestling or whatever. I was looking on YouTube for, like, old-ass fucking videos, and I think I found some shit a while back, a couple of years ago. If you don't know who the... Oh, NWO. Oh, you mean the NWO? New World Order? One time. Remember Bam Bam Bigelow? Dude, Undertaker. I remember watching the fucking episode that Undertaker started. Like
Terry
his
Bollea.
first appearance. WWO.
Yeah,
National
we were
Wrestling
doing
Alliance.
the Key Largo Renaissance Fair, and him and his big alliance, all his friends kind of came through there, and they were like VIPs. It would have been Hulk Hogan and what was his name, or what was his wife's name, Beth or whatever. But yeah, they were walking around. But I just remember selling like this men's costume top to one of the wrestlers because I worked at a clothing booth back then, and he was like, "I'm working on a character," and his girlfriend was trying to get him to like buy some clothes for his character or whatever.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I sold him something there at the Key Largo. No, was it the Bay Area Renaissance Festival?
Remember the Jimmy Hacksaw? Fucking Jimmy Hacksaw, bro, or
Jim Duggan,
yeah, Jim Duggan. What was
Jumpshed
the
Dog,
brothers? The
Coco
Hart
Beware.
brothers. The fucking Hart brothers.
Yeah.
Dude, that age of wrestling was actually fucking cool because even though it was like choreographed or whatever the fuck you want to call it, who knows what it was. It was entertaining. I was entertained by it as a kid. I
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
loved it, bro. I loved that shit. Royal Rumble where they would fucking throw in, everybody would get in the ring and the last one standing. I loved that shit.
Andre the Giant. I mean, I
Bushwick
remember
Bros. Yep.
watching it with my dad on TV.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Yep. He'd give him the thumb. Happy there's the blue collar wrestling in Portland now. Oh no shit, dude. Dude, that's fire. Crop, have you ever heard of Portland wrestling? Like what I was talking about, Beetlejuice and shit like that. Fucking Jake the Snake and Roddy Piper. Like I said, they'd be there quite often.
Hitman and Owen Hart. There you go.
Off the top, man.
Who was the mouth of
Oh,
the
I got to
South? That
on
was
one second.
Jimmy Hart, wasn't
My
it? Trying to think. Later, bud. Lost art. We're almost out of here anyway.
Yeah, Lipo's just trying to call me. Fuck yeah. Yeah, we can probably wrap it up, man.
They're high and bored, and they call it the schwaz. Yeah.
The Schwazzles. The Schwaz brothers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You remember that shit, though? That's fucking badass, Crop. Yeah, dude, that was my jam. Portland wrestling was fucking unlike any other, man. That shit was sick as fuck. Beetlejuice was badass. Fucking Beetlejuice. But yeah, everybody, we'll see you on Hill's show this Friday, and we'll see you at Nuggies in between.
Yep.
Anytime that he's up. He might even go live tonight. You never fucking know. You never know. But till then, we shall see y'all next time.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and end it with this. Where's that? All right. Till next time, y'all.
Teach me how to Swazi. 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 All the grummies love it. All the grummies love it.
All the grummies love it.
All the grummies love it. All the grummies love it. All the grummies love it. All the grummies do it. Baby, teach me how to Swazi.